Welcome to the world's greatest Crashout. Today is day 7 out of 365 on my 1-year journey to completely transform my life, where I am tackling everything from my financial life to my career to my romantic life to my social life. We are changing it all in 365 days. Anyway, welcome back. If you're asking why I can do this, it's because I can. So if you have any questions, please ask them below or give feedback or advice. I really do enjoy it. Anyway, my biggest win this week was my fitness journey. I got back on the keto diet. The very first time I did keto, I lost over 100 pounds, and I'm hoping to lose just 50 this time. Actually, the first time I did it, I didn't do it with any with any exercise. This time I'm throwing in exercise, and that's where I really feel I excelled this week. 5 of the 7 days this week, I was out working out, running on a bike. I even went hiking twice. 7 days ago, I was 220 pounds. Today, I was 214. Now, yeah, I know a little of that is water weight, but I plan to stay steadfast on this journey and really hit all my goals. I'm even dabbling with getting serious about strength training for the first time, which is really exciting because it feels great, but I feel lost. So if you know anything about bodybuilding, strength training, please drop it below. I really do need advice, and I don't want to hurt myself. So yeah, speaking of the hikes, I did 2 great hikes this week. One was one of my usual hiking buddies. We went up to Minnewaska State Park, and we got to see some of the foliage, and it was beautiful. We did Sam's Point, we did the ice caves, and it's just beautiful this time of year. There's no words. The next day, I did Anthony's Nose, which is probably one of the best hikes in the Hudson Valley, with a new hiking friend. She's awesome, by the way. And we got to enjoy just this really amazing view of the Hudson River and the Bear Mountain Bridge. Now, career-wise, I've been chipping away at the projects on my plate that have kind of been overwhelming me. But I got to step away Thursday night to attend a private screening of Hamnet with the director Chloe Zhao and composer Max Richter in New York City. This was for Academy members, press members, and members of my guild, the SCL, Society of Composers and Lyricists. And it was just such an awesome movie. I truly think it's one of the best films I've seen in years. It's a little early, but I'm putting this on document right now. Jessie Buckley for Best Actress. Yes, absolutely. I think she's going to nail that. And this might get Best Picture. It's probably going to be a front runner, but it's going to be a tight race. But Jessie Buckley absolutely is getting Best Actress. I'd put money on that. I really love attending these sort of events because you're with a lot of other serious composers and filmmakers. You get to really chat, meet some awesome people. And every time I go to an SCL event or just a filmmaker event in general, I walk away so inspired. So if you know anything going on in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area within, let's say, 3 hours of New York City, just let me know. I'd love to try to come if I can. But the other part of my career, my actual career, composing, I really started focusing in on who I am as a composer. I started looking at what interests me musically and trying to connect the dots and really refine my voice. This is something that I started talking about on my blog, scoringtech.net, but I think it's important for me to kind of start I think it's important for me to start finding out who I am as a composer and really just taking things as far as I can in one direction and bring elements from other directions in, but start to really sit down and see where I want to focus my musical efforts on. I also read 2 full books on one of my niches in the industry, which I think gave me some awesome new insight, and I will be making a video about that soon. So subscribe if you're interested in anything related to sonic branding and how sound can tell stories. The last part of my career that I really developed or worked on this week was this YouTube thing. Yes, it's a super small channel. I'm at 64 subs now. Last week I was at 58, which is an increase of 6. But I'm learning so much. I feel with every video I make, I'm getting a little bit better. I'm trying a new thing. And I really do plan for this to be a major part of my career. My original intention was to do 1 video a week, but I'm going to try to start pushing that to 2 to 3 high-quality videos each week. I may even post every day if I find that I have the time, the energy, and the quality keeps up. I think YouTube is probably the most important social media platform for composers, and not enough of us are paying attention. So if you're a composer, please reach out. Let's do something together. Let's collab. Let's work together. Let's build our channels together. But this thing, I think, is way more important than we give it credit for. Other small goals that I worked on this week. I did not buy coffee every day. If you know me, you know I go to the coffee shop every single day, And I love my coffee. I love sitting in a coffee shop with my book or my laptop and getting work done. Didn't do that this week. I think I got coffee 3 or 4 times out of 7. So I definitely cut down that. And I also cut down the amount I was eating out. And I think that's also a little thing from the keto. But I saved a lot of money this week, which definitely is good. Anyway, this was just a short little update video. We're going to check back in at day 30, which is about a week before Thanksgiving. Here's what I'd like to accomplish by then. If you're following along, going through your own little crash out, I'd love to hear about your progress. Drop that below. Last week I got so much good advice. It was so helpful, and it really does feel like a community is forming. So please comment. Let me know what you're going through, what you want to improve, what you want to change, and let's hold each other accountable on this. If you are interested, I do have a Discord community that is all about composers, all for composers, helping each other, giving each other feedback, working together. We're at about 200 members right now. I host composition challenges every 2 weeks. We join in, we give each other feedback, and it's a really great time. We answer each other's questions, so that link will be below as well. But we'll check back in on day 30, and then we'll just go from there. Thank you for listening, and keep crashing out.